Maxwell on match day, back with the semi-final of the Champions League. We have Man City, we have Real Madrid, we have all the ingredients for a spicy but yet, I would say, engrossing matchup. But we don't have any goals to show you, which is unfortunate, but you do have me in a pinstripe suit. So get your Steve Harvey comments out the way early. But either way, I'm going to break it down Maxwell on match day style, which is my two categories. And the two of them are simple today. Were you wholehearted or were you half-hearted? Wholehearted, Joe Hart. Jesus Christ, what a save, point blank from Pepe. Pepe, wholehearted, Jesus Christ, what a performance from him at the back, just wiping away all of those negative comments about how he's bipolar, how he's negative, how he's a rash, most of which from me went during the time, which is, I would say, deserved looking at his past. But as of recent, I've always stated Pepe's a good defender when he's focused. And my God, what a performance today. Half-hearted. Both teams finishing in front of goal. Lack of conviction. Lack of ability to take on the man one-on-one. Kevin De Bruyne, arguably one of the best players at taking people one-on-one, only takes Carvajal and actually wants to go past him rather than playing that square ball at the end of the game. And what happens? He wins a free kick right in the edge of the box and he nearly scores from it. Navas pulled off a great save. Gareth Bale taking on people one-on-one. What happens? He gets a foul on the edge of the box and it nearly pays off. So what I'm seeing is that both teams, like a chess match, trying to feel each other out. Of course, both were riddled with injuries at one point. Ronaldo never started. Benzema off at half-time. David Silva goes off. And Manchester City's, one of their main attacking threats, is nullified because he had to leave the park. So, again, both teams were weakened, but that doesn't make an excuse for not wanting to win this game. I think Manchester City, out of both teams, will be the most disappointed because they were rocking at the end. Real Madrid, thrown on Isco, thrown on Jesse. They wanted to win that game. They felt that there was blood in the water, and the big bald ego on the side, Zidane, who's ripping his pants more than me in the weekends, and my suits are tailored to the inches of my thigh. I don't know what's happening with him. Maybe he's just got a big bootay and it cannot handle all of that jelly in there. Who knows? Either way, Real Madrid at the end were putting the pressure on. Pepe's chance, I have to reiterate it again. Jesus, what a save. Joe Hart putting his meat to veg, captain and, I don't know, general, whatever you want to call it, on the line. Spread eagle right in front of Pepe, leaving everything exposed to take one for the team. Thankfully, it hits him in the chest, but nonetheless, that is a committed goalkeeper who is undoubtedly one of the best on his day. And England fans will be happy because he's going to probably have to make those type of saves in the Euros. So he kept the score scoreless at that point, made some good saves throughout. Navas made great saves at the other end, specifically that one I mentioned at the end from De Bruyne's free kick. But overall, man, I just felt like both teams could have, if they wanted to, went out and potentially grabbed the game by the scruff of the balls and said, this is my tie. As I mentioned, Real Madrid will be the team who are favoured to go through now because going back to the Bernabeu, with Ronaldo back in the team, Benzema, the full gang back together, the BBC, no, don't go and Google it on Pornhub, will be back at full swing with the ability and the sense that they can win this game. Manchester City obviously held Real Madrid scoreless, so that gives them the advantage in terms of away goals. They grab one goal, the tie is up in the air. Real Madrid would have to score 2, and then if they scored again, they'd have to score 3. Real Madrid would have to win no matter what. It gives us the ability to look forward to the next tie, but also ponder that overall it wasn't a bad 0-0 game. Basketball-esque is the way I described it, end-to-end. Both teams trying their best to nullify each other's attack. Real Madrid are the most Wimbledon-esque Spanish team at times I've ever seen, putting the boot in, leaving no prisoners. Ramos, again, lucky not to come off the end of cards because he may win the ball at times, but my God, he may have a cool shaved hairdo. Me and Jason disagree on this. I think it's pretty cool. I think he could pull it off. He follows through, studs up, and he needs to watch out for that sometimes as referees might not be as lenient as the one in El Clasico was. But again, with Ronaldo and gang back together, I have to say that the tide is in favour of Real Madrid. Last closing points again, Manchester City could have had a crucial goal at the end. Raheem Sterling, I think, is left too late to be brought on. I think Pellegrini needs to introduce him earlier in order to get into the full swing of the game, get a few touches. But he was thrown in, and that was almost his first potential contribution, and it was a heavy touch which allowed for Pepe to get back and cover. Breathe. Who wins it? That's what I want to know. Who is going to win this tie? It isn't the most ideal Champions League semi-final opening, but it was still enjoyable. Hit me in the comment section below. What do you think about this game? Who has the momentum going forward? We'll be back again tomorrow with Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, and hopefully a shit more ton of goals. Speak to you soon.